Well, hello humanity and welcome to Humanity Ancient History. Like I do on my videos, fake war governments, fake war religions, fake education system, all to keep you the slaves brainwashed. So today's video is about the flat earth, right? Immediately, is the earth flat? No. Okay, this is what's going on. Allegory. What is allegory? You know, let's use this as an example. I draw a sketch of a spider, right? And I put the number 33, and the spider has 8 legs. Those are the 8 suns. The earth is the 33, all right? You get it? That's allegory. So all the Bible characters from all the cultures, the Buddha, the Christian, the Muslims, the Jews, whatever religious book you're reading, those are all fictional characters. There are illusional stories explaining our solar cycles. It's all the same story being repeated over and over and over and over again, right? So I make YouTube videos try to explain it to the weak-minded people. 99% of the population are all weak-minded people. They don't like to study nature, how it works, how you survive by looking at the constellations, the months, the seasons, okay? You need to know how all these things works. And our ancient people mapped out our Milky Way galaxy. And they're warning you people how to prepare for these cycles. If you don't prepare, only the rich elite people are saved, and are saved, not the slaves, the people who worked hard, who are living in a delusional world. You need to learn how to be balanced, how to keep the earth balanced, not overpopulate. You have to learn what's going to come, what all these things are. So when you hear religious people talk about atheists, you can't talk about atheists because atheists have been brainwashed just like you. The education system is fake. Doctors, they don't know anything about healing the people. These doctors are paid to depopulate the population. They're not there to help you. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just brainwashed. Our teachers, they're not, but they've been brainwashed too. It's all a fake system. You get it? It's all fake. Those who control history controls the future. So the people who control our fake history controls your mind. You need to know this. And they're giving you all the truth hidden. That's what you call allegory. Alright? Illusional stories, fictional stories, telling you the truth fictionalized. The only way you're going to see through it is learning how nature works. And it's real simple. Alright? So I make videos for free for everybody. Keep in mind, my YouTube channel's been removed 7 to 10 times. Alright? I created a PDF book I gave to everybody for free. My old one, I did a lot of mistakes. It took me 5 to 10 years to realize everything and I'm making these books again in magazine size. Only 100 copies for those who wants to pass it down to generations, to their children, so they won't be brainwashed by the fake system. Alright? So let's get started. Let's explain the real flat earth for humans. Alright? So immediately, what's the flat earth? The Milky Way galaxy. This is the flat earth. Okay? The Milky Way galaxy is the flat earth. Alright? There's the wheel above. So let's explain it. Let's watch a video first and I'm going to explain it to you guys little by little. Alright? Hopefully you guys love knowledge. So let's play this video here and let's get started.
And he writes, as above, so below.
Okay, let's start this over from the beginning. I was watching it. Okay.
He immediately draws the geometric shape of an oblate spheroid.
A circle. No, it's not Earth shape. Okay, that's bullshit. Okay. So must watch at 33 Freemason explaining what we live on. This chart. It's kind of funny. You got 33 Mason here drawing shit and not telling you what it is. Here it is. Go and argue among yourselves, slaves. Argue among yourselves. Alright? So let's explain.
We can see how he separates the oblate spheroid with a disc that has a hole in the center.
Okay, so let's explain the disc inside our Milky Way galaxy, alright? So let's explain that. So let's use use, let's see, which one should we use here? Alright. Alright. Let's use this one. No, actually, let's use this one for the religious people, because the religious people can't see, so let's point it out to them. So this is the disk, the Milky Way galaxy. Here's the little hole. Alright? That's the disk. So let's explain a couple little Bible stories. The flat earth is a circle. There's the circle. Alright? And the belly of the Peruga. That's another Hindu story. There's the belly of the Peruga, the Milky Way galaxy. That's allegory. What's another one? Hona and the belly of the great fish. The Milky Way galaxy is the great fish. Hona is the yellow sun. The fish spit him out in the third day. 2,000 years of darkness, the fish spit him out. You get it? So let's go back. Let's go back to the video.
Then, below, he draws a circle with a swastika inside and immediately paints it completely black.
Okay, so you see what he did? He drew a circle with that. I can't say that word because YouTube and a lot of platforms find that offensive. If I say that word, the ancient cross symbol, you know that. If I show that image, because I made videos on YouTube before, and remember I had 7 to 10 different YouTube pages, accounts and everything. They deleted because people find that word offensive, a lot of things. So they delete my video, they ban my page, then I have to start over. I save all these videos and I upload them all over again. They tell me I need to delete those things, you know what I mean? We live in a world of really brainwashed people who finds everything offensive. 99% of the population are all stupid people. It's the truth. They're all stupid, indoctrinated. They never study how nature works. Alright? This page is to teach you how you can use your brain. You need to unlearn everything you have learned from the fake system. Relearn everything looking at nature. You look at nature. Nature never lies. Alright? So, there we go. So, the Milky Way galaxy, the ancient cross symbol showing you how the 4 ages work. Okay? The 4 ages of above. That's the cross symbol. The 4 ages of above and the 4 seasons below. Okay? I always get confused sometimes. I say if you hear me saying 4 months or whatever, I mean the 4 ages or the 4 you see, my mind gets the 4 ages of above or the 4 seasons below. You get it? So let's keep moving on. Let me show you what that means. So here it is. You see where I have it highlighted? Now if the AI sees that we're all big and everything, they will find it offensive and remove this video. That's what I'm saying. I provide everything for free. You don't have to buy this book because I already explained this book. This is only for the people who really wants it and learn. And you know that my videos are going to be deleted eventually. You know what I mean? So whoever in the future have this book can make their own videos and explain to all the other slaves that, yo, use your brain. You know? We really, I don't like violence, but sometimes you have to smack these people around the face, knock some sense into them. Politicians, fake everything in this world. You know what I mean? There's more things I would like to say, but I can't say it because, again, they will ban it. So there we go. It's just telling you the ancient cross. When you count all these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When you count the big one, the big square is 18. All 18 constellations bound together. The 19 comes in every millennium. Okay, so let's explain the 18 constellations. Let's use Noah's family for example. All right, here we got the 12 month of the seasons from below. Then you count these constellations with suns. So Noah is the yellow sun. That'll be 13. His wife is the red sun. 14. Then you got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You see? But remember that the red sun doesn't count because it comes every millennium. So it'll be 18. All 18 constellations bound together. That comes in every millennium underneath the lion. You get it? So that's what they're telling you in the ancient cross. The 4 seasons. How it's all connected. You get it? How it's all connected. All the 18 constellations bound together. They're all connected. So let's go back to that video. That's the ancient cross symbol. Now you see, he colored it all black. What that means, Emilio, he colored it all black. That's the black sun. Okay, let's explain that. That's the black sun. And let's use again the religious one. Okay, Jesus and his 12 disciples. Yellow sun orbits the Milky Way galaxy in 12,000 years. That's 144,000 months. So the stars are the chosen ones. Not the Jews. That's all BS. That's all mind control BS. So for 10,000 years, we follow the sun. So that will be a calendar reset in the age of Pisces. So we will follow a 12-month calendar for 10,000 years. So when the yellow sun enters the Carina Nebula blocks the sun. The only light that we will see is the moon. So the moon is a white dwarf sun. Okay? The moon orbits the earth in 28 days. So we have a 13-month calendar, each one of 28 days. You get it? I hear a lot of people say, oh, we should be having a 13-month. Ah, you freaking morons. For 10,000 years, we follow the sun, a 12-month calendar. When we enter the Carina Nebula, it blocks the sun for we follow a 13-month calendar for 2,200 something years. Okay? Then the cycle repeats itself. Okay? Love the truth, love the knowledge. Okay, let's go back to that video.
From this black circle, rays come out and 3 rays pass through the hole in the center. Below he writes, still, one of the possible meanings of this black circle may be the black sun.
See, the black sun, the 2,000 years of darkness, but he doesn't know. Okay, that guy who's talking about it, he don't know what the hell he's talking about. You see, that's from the German. It's the wheel above. Okay, I just explained that.
He draws reliefs on the edge of the hole and writes North Pole.
North Pole is ice, the ice age. Remember, you have to look at the. I just went to see if they had updated the star constellation chart with the equator line. I looked it up and they changed it. You need to look for the old one. Keep in mind they have a lot of them. You have to look for the correct one. This fake system is lying to you. So that's why it's a good idea to purchase this one. Or go on my page and copy everything. Okay, copy. Because this is the correct equator line right here. This is the correct one. Okay? The correct one. They just changed this. Okay? If I would have saw the new one and I was trying to figure this out, I would never be able to figure it out. I'm glad I did this 10 years ago that I got the correct star map. Alright? This is how I figured it out. I figured everything out because of this. Correct one. So let's keep going. You see, he drew lands, you see, as above, so below. So there's the Milky Way galaxy, solar radiation, and activity of the Milky Way galaxy and the Earth. So whenever you see people showing you a map of the Earth and they say, oh look, the Earth is flat, the Earth is flat. No, they're just showing you the solar radiation and the Earth. Okay? You get it? I will show you image about that here later on in this video.
And above this hole inside what would be the celestial vault, he draws a star, the polar star or Polaris.
See? That's one of the constellations, Polaris Ursa Minor. Alright? We have 8 suns. Actually, 7 suns, because the 8th sun comes in every millennium. But these 7 suns is the reason for the Earth acid tilt for the 4 seasons below. Okay? Each age is of 1,000 years. It's a solar radiation. The sun's activity on Earth does not work when the Carina Nebula blocks the sun. Okay? It has no effect in the Earth. The sun has no effect in Earth when it enters the 2,000 years of darkness. See, what he's drawing now is the
He
equator
marks
line.
2 points and connects them in a circle and writes equator.
You see, equator. You see, that's a star map I just gave you guys with the 4 corners of the Earth, with the 4 seasons below.
He draws 2 lines that go down from the polar star to the 2 points. The lines
See?
form a triangle. He highlights 2 of the rays coming out of the black sun and also forms a triangle, but vice versa.
So okay, now you see what he did? He did the 33 Mason compass. Okay, so I have that for you guys. Let me show you guys right now. So here it is. Now, and we locate it in the cross, the G7. When you go to the alphabet, you will see the letter G is 7. A 7 constellation with suns, alright? So you will see each point, you see, except for the red sun, because the red sun comes in every millennium. Earth is the 33, you see? So you got Draco power 1 through 4. Then you got Polaris Ursa Minor 5 through 8. Then you got, what's the next one? Okay? Then you got 9 to 12 Orion. Orion constellation hosts 2 suns. 9 to 12, 13 to 16. Then we go to Doxa Sirius. The sun power there is 17 to 20. Then you go to Passion, 21 to 24. Then we locate it in the cross. I call that constellation Hope because the fixed system ain't gonna give you that. Alright? So I call it Hope. Help other people evolve. I named my first daughter that name. 25 to 28. Then I call the Red Sun Solar System Destiny. 666, when you add 666, 18. Nikola Tesla, when you know the power of 369 is 18, you have the whole universe in your hand. You won't fall under the BS of the fake system. 666, 40D, 29 to 32, and Earth will be the 33. You see? Right now, Earth has, the Aztecs explain it differently because it's about the wheel above. This one's the wheel below. So Earth is going through... Earth is always changing, but right now we have more solar radiation because the red sun changes these suns, okay? The energy. The red sun, when it comes in the 13th constellation, for 40 days, the red sun becomes a blue sun. The red Kachina becomes a blue Kachina. You get it? But that's another story I will explain in issue 2 when I talk about the red sun solar system. So let's talk about the flat Earth, that is the Milky Way galaxy. So that's what he's telling you right there in this image. Did you see? I just explained what he drew here, okay?
And he writes, as above, so below. It's one of the 7 principles of Hermes Trismegistus.
You see? As above, so below. It's one of the 7 principles. So let's explain that. As above, so below. And people don't know what they're talking about. As above, so below. Okay, above, the Milky Way galaxy. The real flat Earth for the constellations. Okay? That's above. This is below. How the Earth orbits the yellow sun 365 days and 12 months. Because we followed the sun for 10,000 years. Okay? And here are the 7 principles. You got Draco, power 1 through 4. Polaris Ursa Minor. 5 through 8. Orion hosts 2 suns, that constellation, 9 to 12, 13 to 16. Dogs are Sirius, 17 to 20. Passion, 21 to 24. Hope, help other people evolve. We live right here. We live right here in the cross between the 4 seasons. That's 25 to 28. The red sun solar system comes in every 1,000 years. 29 to 32. And the Earth is the 33. Earth is the 33. You get it? So there we go. So here's the 4 corners of the earth. This is the firmament of the heavens. These are the 4 angels. Water, earth, fire, and air. Hell is the water age because there's no vegetation, no nothing. People eat each other. Earth, return of the sunlight. Oh, also people get smaller here, okay? Because there's no solar radiation, there's no carbon activity in the water. We eat each other, people get smaller. Earth, we become a different species. We adapt to the Earth's new environment. The sun returns, we start adapting to the new Earth again. Earth, fire age, higher carbon activity. Everything starts getting bigger again. Return of Jurassic Park. Giants, Earth is the mother of titans. You know, right now they're telling us, oh, there's the aliens come out of the ocean. No, Earth is giving birth again. They're all giants. You know how in my old image I had like a scale that I thought because I was brainwashed by the fixing. No. This is how it works. How I adapted. It's not evolution, it's adaptation. We adapt. So the water age, we get smaller again because of there's no carbon, no nothing. We eat each other, okay? Return to the sunlight, more carbon activity, we start getting bigger again. Right here we become real big because everything changed. More carbon activity and all the water. We're eating from nature. We get bigger because Earth gives birth again. We all can die here, but Earth gives birth again. Then here in the air age, giant creatures again, building pyramids and everything to warn people who survive this to know how the nature works again. You get it? So they don't forget what happened. Because right here, you forget things because you don't have oxygen. Your brain can't work without oxygen. You get it? You have a smaller skull. Here, oxygen levels are 25%, something like that. Higher oxygen in the brain, even though get a skull, smaller people. Right here, you can use your brain. You still have it, but you've been indoctrinated. You've been brainwashed by the fake system. Okay? So that's how it works. So small people to giants, they're small again. Small people to giants like that. We never evolved from monkeys. Monkeys are going to get bigger too. Because it's all about the carbon activity in the water and the food that we eat. There we go. So let's go back to that video.
It appears on the Emerald Tablet and then in the Kabbalion.
Yeah, when you read the Emerald Tablets of Thought, Thought is the red sun solar system. His father taught me it's the yellow sun. You get it? Thought in his spacecraft, the red sun solar system. Look for me underneath the lion, the Leo constellation. Look for him every millennium.
He erases the intersections and draws the sun and moon.
Okay, he drew the sun, but that's the moon. I don't know. I think that's the earth. All right? But remember, it's the solar radiation and the earth. So probably it is the moon, and that's the earth right there. The solar radiation and earth. Again, we followed the sun for 10,000 years, a 12-month calendar right there. Okay? So right here. This is the Milky Way galaxy, solar radiation, and earth. So we followed the sun for 10,000 years. Then we follow the moon for 2,000 years, all right? You get it? But these are the 7 points. So let's keep moving on. So let me show you that image that I drew before we keep moving on. Okay, where is it at? Let's put this one. This is the way I did it. This was a long time ago, all right? So this is the Milky Way galaxy, solar radiation in the earth, and how we travel through the four corners of the earth, the four foundation, the firmament of the heavens. So this is the ice age. No sunlight because we enter the Carina Nebula. You see it's all ice. Then for 10,000 years we have vegetation and all that stuff, okay? So this is the wheel above, 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. Then is the wheel below, okay? It's the solar radiation in Earth, okay? So Earth will be frozen. So the flood is the ice age. So see, Carina Nebula blocks the 8 suns, the black sun, the ice age, 2,274 years, no sunlight. People eat each other until the return of the yellow sun, the Savior. And these are the points, the solar radiation in Earth. So again, 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness, Carina Nebula back the sun, that's above, so below. The Milky Way galaxy is the flat Earth. Yellow sun orbits the Milky Way galaxy in 12,000 years, that's 144,000 months. The source of the chosen one. The four corners of the Earth. Water age is hell, the ice age, 3,000 years. But in the year 10,000 something, it's actually 2,000 something years. But they call 12, 1, and 2 the water age, hell. Earth age, paradise, 3,000 years. Fire age, heaven, high carbon activity giants, 3,000 years. Air purgatory, 3,000 years. Below Earth orbits the yellow sun, 365 days, that's 12 months. So we will follow the sun for 10,000 years for 12 months. Then we follow the moon, that is supposed to be here. Then this is the Earth right here. I should have put 33 here, okay? This is an old image that I did a long time ago. So the 12, the cross, the cube. The cross becomes a cube. Okay? For example, you know how religious Christians follow the cross? When you follow the cross becomes a cube. That's the Muslims. How the Muslims go around the cube 7 times. You see the 7? Ancient cross, 18. This is the 18 constellations bound together. The sun will be about, okay, so yeah, 33 meters. That's just something, whatever, that the Masons use, okay? So God, G7, O15, D4, those are the solar radiation Earth. So let's explain the real word of God for you people. Where is it at? Right here. So all these books are fictional, illusional stories explaining our solar system cycles. So God, G7, okay, I already explained the solar power on Earth. Oh, 15 passages of Earth on solar system that comes in every millennium. And the 4 ages up above, 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness, and the 4 seasons below. There we go. You see, Earth will be normal climate when the red sun doesn't come in. Normal climate for 800 years. When the red sun comes in, Earth will be hotter for 200 years. More solar radiation, more volcanic activity, all those things. All right. Hopefully, you've been noticing what they're doing at the skies. I call it solar engineering. A lot of conspiracy people call it chemtrails. My philosophy on that is just reducing the carbon activity to keep everything small. And they don't want things growing big. Okay. And it's not good for us. Okay. We're breathing those chemicals in. Okay. So let's go back to that video.
He draws 2 arrows to show the distance of the moon and the sun. Both are 3,300 miles or 5,310 kilometers away.
You see? The cycles, okay? Each of the 4 corners of the earth is about 3,000 years. You see? You see? He put 3,000 something, okay? But you're just listening to what that guy is saying. No, it's not. He's just giving his interpretation. All right? Each of the 4 corners of the earth is of 3,000 years. Again, our yellow sun orbits the Milky Way galaxy, that is the flat earth, for 12,000 years. That's 144,000 months, so the stars are the chosen ones. Once the sun enters the Carina Nebula, we will follow the moon for 2,000 something years. Okay? So in the year 10,500 is when we reach the Carina Nebula. Now you can go to your phone and say Carina Nebula. It's going to tell you we have 8,500 years left to reach the Carina Nebula again, and the cycle repeats itself. It will be the Earth Ice Age. People will live underground. Hopefully we have underground beautiful cities. Hopefully it's not like the old times where people live underground, they ate each other, they ate their children's. All right. Hopefully it won't be like that. Hopefully it'll be better. Hopefully we can do better than our ancestors did. You see, he put 3,300, 3,300, and if you put it the other corners, it'll be the same thing. Oh, remember this too, okay? Let's go back. Okay. He actually put miles, okay? So we are 22,000 miles from Earth. This is our true orbit where we came from, where we were born from. We became a new species. We became like this, okay? Because we adapted to the new Earth. Those people who are born in this, in the 2,000 years of darkness, they will shed their skin. They will turn. Their skin will be blue. Because lower oxygen levels, you can't think, your skin turns blue, all right? We turn to the sunlight, then we adapt. Depending what you, all life forms in the equator line, wherever you live at, your skin tone will adapt to the location that you live at. So we are 22,000 miles from Earth, then 33,000 miles from Earth. Then if you're counting from here, if you count from here, like some of the scientists, they will say, for example, let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 million miles away. So now you know with the dinosaurs, it's not 6 million thousand years ago. No, they're talking about miles. They have to tell you the truth, fictionalized. So right here will be a new Earth with giants and everything. You get it? So, but when you watch some movies, the Hollywood does, they will say 2,000 million miles from Earth. They're talking about the Milky Way galaxy. That's the Earth. That's where we came from. From the dust. For example, when you read the Bible, from the dust you shall return. That's the Milky Way galaxy, the dust. Okay? The age of Capricorn and Aquarius, no sunlight. That's the beginning. That's the void, the mist, the vapors, the resurrection. All those Bible stories repeat itself. This is the flood, the ice age. The earth is covered with water, you see? They have to tell you that that's allegory. You get it? Allegory. Alright, so let's go back. Since I saw that, when he wrote that, he just erased it.
Then he measures the diameter of the sun and moon, being the same with a diameter of 32 miles or 51 kilometers.
Now remember the 32, okay, is the red sun solar system. Remember that, all right? And Earth is the 33, okay? The red sun solar system brings the mineral life to Earth, the carbon, okay? It comes from the red sun solar system. The red sun solar system came in the year 2010. I left in the year on June 3rd, 2016. That's when NASA said, oh, they discovered a new solar system. No, TRAPPIST-1e, no. It's the ancient. That's the Rekachina. That's Satan, that's Eve, that's Moses' wife. That's Noah's wife. The red sun solar system has many stories through our cultures. Now he's drawing the wheel above how the ages are.
He draws continents on the surface and on the other side as well.
You see? The continents from the Milky Way galaxy, the ages above. You see how they use allegory? You get it? Hopefully you people can see what I'm seeing. You see, he's drawing this. These are the continents. Okay? Those lands that he drew are the continents. Okay? These are the continents. Each age. Then this is the 2,000 years of darkness where he drew in ice. The ones darkened is the 2,000 years of darkness. You see how they use allegory to explain this to you guys? Hopefully you can see this. I'm trying my best to explain it to you guys. For example, the Bible put the 12 disciples of Jesus. You see? You get it? the 12 tribes of Israel. You see it? Hopefully you people can see this. So, okay, let's keep moving on. But he is playing it. He's using the allegory of continents. He's holding the Milky Way galaxy in his hands. Oh yeah. Hey slaves, I hope you're getting it. I hope you're getting it. I'm not gonna explain it to you guys because I'm not allowed to. But hopefully somebody out there is smart enough to explain it to you guys. That's above, so below.
Same.
You see? The same. Okay? So what happens above will happen below in Earth. There's no sunlight, Earth gets frozen for 1,000 years. Another 2,000 years. Sun returns. Then below, because they're seeing the sunlight again, you see? Oh my gosh. Let's keep going.
Below he writes Summerland.
You see? You see the rays? The 2,000 years of the darkness, and summer land, 10,000 years of sunlight.
He draws rays coming out of the black sun and writes Northern Lights.
Now keep in mind, this is a thing. In the 2,000 years of darkness, where do all the animals go to live? They're going to be bigger animals and everything. In my opinion, the earth has to be hollow. You know, I know there will be underground cities and everything where people will go and people ate each other in the past. And the past cycles. This already happened for our species 5 times already. We got 2 more before that galaxy collision, and everything gets rearranged. Okay, it will be more because the 2 galaxies will collide. A lot of planets and suns will be mixed up, and everything's going to be different. Okay, but we got 2 more cycles before that. But 2 more ice age cycle before that galaxy collision. So my philosophy is the earth has to be hollow where all these animals will live and come back out. Alright? I'm just saying that I think the earth has an inner sun and an inner land. We live in the above land and then inside. Alright? I think all planets are like that. They have an inner sun.
The center of the drawing is equal to the Mason symbol, which is a square and a compass.
See, that's the one I just showed you guys. The square and the compass. You see? That's what I showed you. I did this a long time ago. 5-7 years ago. G7, the 7 constellation with suns. You see? That's explaining this. G7, the 7 constellation with suns. You see? The 4 ages relocated in the cross. So let's go back to that video. You see? There you go. You see? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6, 7. You see the 7 constellation with suns? You see? Autumn and winter, spring and summer. You see? It's real easy. Once you use the star map, this is all you have to use. When you see any symbols, you use the wheel above or the wheel below. And you just count. It's real simple. Alright. You see? G. Let's see what the G is in the alphabet. Let's look that up. Oh, I think that's 12. But there you go. All right, we're English alphabet with numbers.
The English alphabet has 26
What?
letters from A to Z.
Numbers.
It includes 5 main vowels: A, E,
With
I,
numbers. There you go. Okay. G. It's 10. Look at that. G is 10. The 10,000 years of sunlight. You see? G10. 10,000 years of sunlight. Oh. 10,000 years of sunlight. You see, I'm not making this shit up. It's on the numbers. Then we got B. B. A, B, 2. 2,000 years of darkness. You get it? I'm going to have to show you B, so you know that. Okay? There we go. 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. You see, they even got the sun here. So, you see? They even got the sun there for you guys. 10,000 years of sunlight, 10. B, 2,000 years of darkness. You see? I'm not making this shit up, guys. You know, this is the first time I've seen this one. Because I always turn it off. But you see? The pyramid is the earth. Okay? There you go. Then look. Rojo, red sun. They got it down here. Rojo, red sun. Blanco, the 2,000 years of darkness. Blanco.
He points out the ray coming out of the black sun toward the moon, and then he erases the face of the moon. He makes signs explaining that the sun doesn't light up the moon. Who does it is the black sun.
So now you know that the moon is plasma. You get it? When nobody ever went to the moon, nobody can go to Mars. Earth is spelled heart for a reason. If any life form leaves the earth, you all die. You are bonded to the earth. All life forms are bonded to their planet home. You can't leave their home planet. For example, what the fake system tells you, oh, you got the flu, oh, you're sick. Nah, that's fake. That's why I'm saying these doctors are being indoctrinated, brainwashed. Your body is adapting to the new climate, to the new earth. You get it? There's no such thing as sickness. It's your body adapting to the new environment. The older you get, the harder it is going to be for you to adapt to the new earth. You get it?
He immediately draws the geometric shape of an oblate spheroid.
Here's the biggest fool of them all that you guys follow. He's funded by the fake system. Alright? The fake system pay him. For example, religious organizations, they pay actors to talk about Jesus Christ and everything to brainwash you guys. You don't listen to these fools. You learn this by yourself. You look at the Asians, you start counting, you start like I did. I'm trying to give you the information as easy as I can so you can break this BS of the fake system. Alright? Learn how to use your brain. Don't follow these fucking idiots. Don't even follow me. Learn how nature works. You're going to see it. The 4 seasons. Use the correct star map. There's a lot of fake ones out there. They even deleted the old one. I got the correct one here. Okay? No, not the new one that they gave you. Look for the old one. Okay? Then you're going to see it. Okay? If you people can't see it, your brain is lost. You belong to the fake system. You're a puppet of the fake system. It's an oblate. It's an oblate. But he can't explain what an oblate is. The flat Earth is the Milky Way galaxy, the home of the constellations, suns, and planets. Right? We have 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. Know the truth, love the truth, learn how nature works. Remember, it's all allegory. So let's give it a note right here. We just explained this. Alright, beautiful for you guys. Okay, the only thing I did wrong was here. That's supposed to be the moon. I have to update this in the future. There's the Earth right here below with the solar radiation and Milky Way galaxy activity in Earth. Okay, so now let's go to other images. Okay, I created a lot of these when I was looking at that. Okay, again, remember the four corners of the Earth. Okay, Earth, fire, air, and water. Each have 3,000 years. Okay, I did a lot of them. Let me see if I did one with the moon. Nope. I did one with the moon. I did this one. Alright. So it's the solar radiation in Earth. Again, G, 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. This is the Earth below, and the edges above is a reflection of the Earth below. The Earth is it does what the above edges reflect on it. Okay. Anything else? Okay, here's one where a lot of the flat earthers say, oh, the United Nations logo is about the flat earth. You see, any map that you see of the earth, it's just telling you, you see, here's the sun radiation in earth, you see? Each one is of 4 powers. This is from the Aztec calendar. You guys get it? Earth is the 33. You see? Here's the 12, the 14 constellation, you see? It's all about the philosopher who is explaining the story to you guys. You need to learn how all these things works. It's real simple. So let me see if I find the one. You see, here's another one. Okay? When you see these symbols, it's just showing you the solar radiation in Earth from the Milky Way galaxy. Here's another one. Okay? Here's the one that I messed up on when I was trying to do all this. I messed up in a lot of stuff. I did a new one. I'll show you a new one. But right here, you see? Giants, because I thought it happened in the galaxy collision and all that. Nah, I was wrong because Obama got me brainwashed with carbon. That was all wrong. I learned that carbon activity makes everything bigger again. So in the ice age, we get all small. Then the fire age, we get bigger again because of carbon. This is a cycle of life. It just keeps happening like that. And we get elongated skulls because of higher oxygen levels. So I have to create a new one like that for you guys. Alright, what else? Here's another one with a solar radiation in Earth with the seasons. Okay. Because of these, you see Draco hosts these constellations. That's their power. And this is the reason for the seasons in Earth. Okay. How the Earth tilts because it'd be between 2 suns. You see? It'd be Earth is always orbiting our yellow sun. Okay, Earth is always orbiting our yellow sun. And when she hits this constellation, Draco, it tilts it. Then again, Polaris, she will be between those 2 suns. It will tilt. That's the reason for the 4 seasons below for 10,000 years. Until we reach the 2,000 years of darkness, these solar radiation will have no effect on Earth. Earth will be frozen for 365 days. There will be no 4 seasons. There will be just winter season for 365 days. That's when we follow the 20-day month calendar. But we're at another month. There we go. And let's see what else I can have here. Okay, right here. Hopefully this one shows up. Okay, you see? The United Nations is a copycat of the Aztec calendar. This is where I learned it from. And I saw the United Nations and said, oh, they got this from the Aztec calendar. This is how I learned from the 28 days, how the moon orbits our Earth in 28 days. And that's for the 2,000 years of darkness. Okay? There will be winter seasons all day around. But when the sun returns, we will follow the suns because it will be the solar radiation in Earth. Remember, this is the Milky Way galaxy, solar radiation in Earth. Okay? So there you go. And that's it, everybody. Well, here's the new image that I created. You see? A lot of flat earths will say this is the flat earth. No. You see, this is the earth. Earth, water, earth, and fire. It's the solar radiation in earth. I explained this. Watch that video. And there we go. So my name is Emilio de Jesus. Hopefully you love this video and love the truth. And I want to thank all you people who brought issue number 1. Only 100 copies. I think I only got 50 copies left. Issue 2 will be probably in 2 months. Alright? Until next time, bye-bye.